Okay, so now we're going to go further in depth into the Axis Manager, which are these two buttons up here. So the one on the right will toggle your axis scale on or off. So if we leave it toggled on, and if we click on this Axis Manager here, you can see you can change your length of the axis. So one other thing we can do is we can actually drag this axis around. So 0, 0, 0 is obviously the origin, and you can reset that here, or we can have a look at it. So we can change the length, which doesn't really matter. Having it 1 meter is absolutely fine. We can also toggle the ruler scale on or off, generally leaving it on is handy. And what having the axis visible is quite handy when if you're building a pipeline structure and you need to check, okay, when it says turn right, turn north, turn south, or you're looking at different axes, you can just quickly see which direction that correlates to. You also have the option here to color your ground when below. So if I go like this, I can have the ground visible or not. Generally you leave that as default. Now the secondary axis is visible generally in red, and then you can show the distance between the two axes in yellow, so the chord distance of that. This all seems quite handy, but then how do you use it? So I'll show you now how to use it. If I toggle my axis on, and say for example if I want to find the distance between, so this is a real life system, say I've designed this, so this is 1.5 meters, 1 meter, etc. I want to find the distance between this corner and this corner here for my sizing. So if I right click on that and I move axis to, I can choose the primary axis to object origin, midpoint, or far point. So in this case it's the far point because the line system starts here, ends there. So to the far point, and then this, I move axis and I choose the secondary axis now to object origin, and it gives me the chord length as well. But to view that, this needs to be open, so I can see it's 4.25 meters between these two corners. It can be used, this is a simple example, but you can use it in a more complex example. That's it. You can also set your ruler thickness, and this is not too important, but you can have a play. Okay, thanks very much.